Hi everyone, Happy New Year firstly, but it's Sandra here again. So what I want to do today, obviously the store is closed and we can't let you guys in at the moment, but we felt it was really important because we have some of the most stunning clothes arriving in as we speak. So what today we're going to do is I am going to put some of the clothes on me, and I am going to have our gorgeous women's wear buyer Richard, who is the expert, and I can tell you he is an expert. So rather than me talking through it, I'm going to ask Richard some questions about it. I'm going to have a little bit of a chit chat, and just so you feel like we're not closed, we're here. As I said, we're always here for you. So just to give you a little bit of information on what's happening and the brands that's arriving in for the season. Okay, so we're socially distanced here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Richie a little bit about this outfit. I don't know if you can see the texture in it. It feels absolutely divine. And I have to say, it feels so good getting dressed up, getting the makeup on and getting the hair curled again. Because honestly, we've been wearing tracksuits and the hair back for the last few weeks. So this outfit here, Richard, talk to us a little bit about this.
So first of all, the jacket and the pants are actually from the same company, so it's from Marella.
Okay.
Marella is pretty much the closest thing you're going to get to a designer piece of clothing for the price that you're going to pay for it. So it's a part of the Max Mara group, which I'm sure most people will have heard of. So it's an Italian fashion house, but Marella is that more affordable price point, but within the Max Mara group. So your jacket and the trousers are both in that.
Turn there just so you can see the back.
As Sandra said, like the quality of Marella is second to none, and you can see it in the jacket, but also in the pants. Like these are actually faux leather, but again, they have the full feel of a real leather pant, but again, they're a bit more reasonable because they are faux leather.
I love the leg as well, because the last few sort of seasons has all been about that skinny leg, but these are actually really, they're quite stylish, and I think they probably suit everybody, because as you know, I'm a size 14 and I probably wouldn't have worn anything like these, and actually feel quite comfortable in them.
Yeah, and like with that shape of trouser, it's a massive trend for this season. So you're going to see a bit more elevation and the kind of fit on the legs. So it's going to be a bit wider, they're going to be a bit longer. So it is a real trend at the minute, and especially for leather pants, sometimes they are very skinny, and not a lot of people like to wear them because they can be uncomfortable. But at least with these ones here, as you say, they're elongating because there's a slim leg. They're not too wide, but they're also not too skinny. So I think a lot of people will find them really flattering. Yeah.
And I have to say, it took them a lot of bother trying to get me into them, because I was like, I can't wear them, honestly. But honestly, when I got them on, I thought, you know what, I love these. I could see myself purchasing these. So let's just talk about this jacket very quickly. I love it. It is fab.
So it's almost like a boucle, so it's got a really nice texture to it. It's in that really rich ivory again, which is a key trend for the season. So new neutrals is massive for spring summer. So to pair it back with camels, creams, beiges, and go for that tonal look is really huge for spring summer. But what we like to hear is all the little details on it. So you've got all your little stitch lines on the front, you've got your little pocket details, again you've got your stitch lines on the back and your nice little pocket details. So it's a real classic shape of a jacket, and I think if you add it to your wardrobe, it's really going to carry you through, because you can layer it up for autumn winter as well, and that colour really kind of sticks around every season. It's always within some kind of trend.
I feel with a booklet it wouldn't just mark as much, because it's very hard sometimes to keep a cream jacket, and it kind of puts us off.
It's much easier to
clean. Easier to keep.
Yeah, much easier to clean because you've got a bit of texture to work with. So if you do happen to get a bit of makeup or anything on it, or if you're wearing it right, it's much easier to clean.
Okay. So this coat obviously came in as well, and I had to just pull it off the reel. I thought it was fabulous. I've just thrown it over the top of the outfit that I had on earlier. But again, this lemon, look at that, and the detail in that boucle it's just beautiful. Such a vibrant colour, and you know what? I just think at the minute, because everything is just so blue and darker and black around us, and we just need a little bit so when I seen this, that's what attracted me to it. A little bit of hope, a little bit of sign that the summer's coming, and just the most divine coat. Again, over a dress, over your jeans, over denim, over a wee bit of leather. This is just the ultimate jacket, as you can see. And again, that jacket is by Marella. Okay, so now I've got another outfit, and I have to say, this feels absolutely stunning on. This is by Marella, Richard, is it?
Yeah, so Marella on the top and Marella on the pants as well. And the reason that the top probably feels so good, it's actually pure silk. So you're really getting luxury here on this.
Perfect.
One thing I will say is if you do have a pure silk item, you do need to look after it, but it will last you a lifetime if you do look after it. But as you say, it feels luxurious.
It feels so beautiful on, I have to say. It's almost like you're not wearing anything. It's just beautiful and just very, it just feels very feminine or something.
Yeah.
And then the trousers, they're high-waisted.
High-waisted as well. They've got a little faux pocket detail here on this side with a little button as well. But really nice colour. Kind of goes back into the pastel pop trend that we're seeing for spring summer. And the blouse itself also has the imprint for Marella, but it has really key colours for the season as well, like the lilac and the purple going through it as well. So
okay, so now we have this red's actually my favourite colour, so I was very excited about this one. So Richard, this is a different brand as well, isn't it?
yeah, so it's still housed under the Max Mara group, so you're still getting really good quality, but this is actually called iBlues. iBlues, when it started off, was actually a knitwear brand to kind of finish off the whole Max Mara group. They felt they were missing knitwear, so it's knitwear is iconic. But then in the 80s, then they started to diversify a bit more, so went into separate, so jackets, pants, dresses, and that's the collection you see in store today. We've got the full collection, so we really love the jacket here, again, because of the red colour and the pants. And red is actually one of the key colours for spring, which is really unusual for spring. It's really an autumn-winter colour, but a lot of the higher-end designers decided to go for red this season, so we've got pockets of it throughout the likes of Michael Kors, Marella, iBlues.
Yeah. And the funny thing in here with the buyers, anytime anything comes in red, for me, they're like, Sandra, you'll love this. So yeah, I love this, I have to say. And again, it's really, really comfortable. It's got a real Jackie O vibe to it, hasn't it? It must be lovely even just with jeans, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really nice. There's actually a lovely pair of jeans in from Marella. They're high-waisted. They're kind of really kick flare. They've got the nice little like miniature pockets in the front, so they were actually paired together whenever we were buying it. We kind of had those in mind for the jacket.
Yes.
But we thought we'd just go for more elevated look here today.
It's more red for me.
More red for Sandra.
Okay, again, I just wanted to throw this wee jacket on. This jacket's by iBlues and it's such a light wee stylish bomber. I don't know if you can see again. It's got that padded feel, lovely slight metallic sheen, but very, very lightweight and very stylish. And again, it's got that fabulous yellow with the gold details as well. So, okay, so a totally different colour tone at the moment now. So Richard, talk us through this gorgeous coat first of all.
So Sandra loves this piece of it.
I do.
I can't tell. It's a real interesting take on a trench coat. Trenches are absolutely huge for spring, summer. But what we really liked about this one whenever we're out and about was just all the little interesting takes on it. So it's got all the pieces that you associate with a trench coat, so like your little details on the sleeve, like your but at the back there, but it's got the frill detail. It's also got the little kick out at the bottom, but I think it's just a more modern take on a trench coat, and that's what we really loved about it.
And you could wear this as a dress too, couldn't? Because we're going to see. I thought it was a dress.
You could. You just have to maybe put a slip underneath it, but you definitely could. And it also comes with a belt as well, so you can cinch it in at the waist if you don't like that kind of. If you don't like that oversized look, you can definitely cinch it in, but it does have that kind of traditional trench shape.
And you just teamed it with these trousers?
Just those, just with those little pants again. A little bit of a high waist, not too much, and then just with the little camel blouse underneath for that tonal look as well.
So what we want to do now, a question that comes through an awful lot when we're on the phones is about the buyers and how they were able to prepare for, obviously, the pandemic. None of us was able to prepare for it, but you went into buying this season last year, Richard. That obviously you were buying for a pandemic as such, and we didn't know what way the business was. So just how did you prepare for that?
So as you say, like we were kind of in the midst of buying autumn winter when everything was happening, but we went into buying spring summer fully knowing that we were in the midst of a pandemic, so a lot of it was done virtually. Fortunately, we work with really great brands and who are really supportive and sent through great presentations for us to work off. Some sent in samples of the actual fabric so we could get an idea of what the product actually felt like and looked like, because obviously a picture is completely different to what a product's like in real life. But it was definitely a challenge, but a challenge that I think all the buyers in store really took on board, and we just really wanted to make sure that our offering didn't falter this season. But it takes a lot longer to buy virtually because you're maybe sitting at a computer for maybe 4 or 5 hours going through everything, because I think you're definitely you just want to make sure you're making the right choices. But especially for brands like Marella and stuff, that it is a higher price point, so you want to make sure it's the best pieces that we're getting out of it, the interesting pieces that hopefully that you feel that no one else has, because it's not so widely stocked. So there's all those decisions we still made, all that thought process was still there that we always have, but it definitely just makes things a bit more interesting, and it makes you really think of each collection as a whole, and I think you're a bit more strict on everything.
Yes.
But I think that the collections are really exciting this season. And
sorry, Richard. So am I right now? The product that we're coming in is the stuff that you bought this time last year.
Yeah. So it would have been when we were in the midst of really the first kind of going into the first
lockdown. These were all in offices everywhere, and I don't know if it was in the dark, huddled over laptops and everything. It was really
and everybody was learning at the
you.
time, like even for the brands, like we all, like it was the first time any of us had to buy virtually. We all like to get to a showroom or and
touch is a big one as well.
Touch the product because obviously we want to make sure that the fabric feels nice and it's nice to the touch and all those things. But I think this time around we're buying virtually again, and we're all much more equipped for this time around, and it's much more efficient, and I think everyone's better at it, both ourselves and the brands. We've all kind of learned from it the last time. So it's definitely kept things interesting, but as you say, this time last year when we were all just in the midst of heading into it, it was all very new for everyone, but look, we're learning and we're adapting. Very
quickly, what do you want our customers to look out for? Exciting things coming?
There's a couple of exciting brands coming. One is Second Female, that's really, really lovely, and we've a few bits dropped already, but there'll be another one before the end of January. Then Equise is one of my favourite brands to buy every season.
We all love
just
Equise,
because
don't we?
it's really unique, and you have a lot of standout pieces there, so that'll be coming hopefully in February, and it's always really, really on trend pieces, but a lot of the brands, as I say, like really stepped it up this season, so there's so many pieces within every brand that are like, there's pieces that you want as part of your uniform, but there's pieces that you want just as those bits that'll take you out of lockdown whenever you get to go out again. So and every band have done that this season.
And
so
God knows we're all can't wait for that moment.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard, so much. It was something that keep coming up, and I just wanted to ask Richard about it. So thank you so much for watching this. Sorry we probably went on a wee bit long, but we just wanted to really show you, give you an idea of that, and I wanted to hear Richard's expertise because our buyers really are the best out there, and they work so hard. So thank you for joining us. Keep your eye out now on all our social media for all the new products and brands coming in, and even though we're closed, we're here, we're on the phone, we're online, and we've obviously got our new service, our local click and delivery service. So just pick up the phone or email us for any more information, and thanks for watching.